Right, evening everyone. 8 o'clock as promised for tonight's live trance video, and you're putting your questions to Jonathan, my guide. So anyone that's new on here, welcome. All I ask is that you please respect and, well, be respectable, because we come on here in all honesty and we want everyone else to enjoy it. So obviously, you know, if you're coming on, be respectful, okay? We have Lucy and Tom with us tonight.
Yep.
And we hope you enjoy the hour that you're with us. We'll wait for more to arrive. Don't forget we're at Lechlade-on-Thames, isn't it, on Saturday?
Yeah, it's called the Pavilion, the building that we're going to. Saturday the 17th this weekend, and all of the information, if you're interested in that one, is on Elaine's website, on the flyer there for how to get the tickets.
Yeah. The website, elainethorpe.com. It's in the top of the page, isn't it?
Yeah, under the events and tickets. If they click onto that, all of your upcoming events, all the posters are on there.
And
Okay.
then that'll be put on Patreon after. Hopefully, all going well, the footage after, won't it?
Yeah,
So,
on the Patreon, yeah.
hello Elaine, can we put questions here? Hello Iris. Yeah, you're welcome to put questions. We usually answer more spiritual questions from the chat, and then we take guests live who are welcome to ask whatever they wish to. Oh yeah, you wanted to mention about the...
Oh yeah, actually, not all of you may know about this, but I think when I was coming round, someone said, it sounded like someone whispered help me, but it wasn't help me, it was I'm happy. So they weren't whispering help me. They don't do stuff like that, so no one was in distress, don't worry. They were just saying happy, that's what I felt they were saying, but they definitely weren't saying help me, so that's cleared that one up.
Elaine Davis put, hi Elaine and Jonathan from Elaine in Wales. Ray's put, thank you Elaine, Lucy and Tom, thank you to you as well.
Oh yeah, thanks for joining.
Wife of Liam said, just wondering if I need to protect myself at work.
Well, you know, if you ever feel you want to protect yourself, what I do is I just put angel's wings around me. I just wrap angel's wings, you know, in my mind, so it protects the energy. Not that there's anything bad floating around, but, you know, other people's energies kind of can frazzle you a bit sometimes. And it's not because they're a bad person, it's just that, you know, everyone's got an energy and everyone's energy is different. So, you know, I recommend just put yourself in a bubble, or, you know, put some angel's wings around you. It's whatever's easiest for you to visualise, really.
Concord wrote, hello, do you do readings?
Yeah, I do private readings, yeah.
It's currently, the waiting list got a little bit long, so we're not currently taking bookings at the moment, but if you sign up to our emailing list on our website, elainethorpe.com, you will get a notification when we are again.
Yeah, I'm hoping that will be within the next sort of 8 weeks. We are making good progress in the waiting list now, so I'm going to be booking quite a lot of readings for those that are already on the list. So hopefully within the next 1 to 2 months we'll be open back up for new bookings, but as Tom said, we'll be putting an email out to let everybody know as and when that happens, and all the details of how to book at that point.
Lee Gilbo put, Elaine, do you follow any other mediums on TikTok?
No, I was trying to think of the name. I haven't followed him for a while, but he's a really nice guy. Oh, I can't think what his name is. Dear. Brain's gone. Well, it might come back to me, so if it does, then I'll mention it. Just keep an eye out, because I don't follow that many. I'm not always on TikTok, actually, watching it. I just sometimes have a look at some of the mediums. It's usually very quick because I'm busy doing something.
Do more YouTube as well, don't you?
Yeah, we do a lot. We were doing a lot more YouTube
No, I
things
mean watching.
as well. Oh, watching, yeah, I'm always watching YouTube.
Yeah. Do you
YouTube's my favourite.
follow any on YouTube at all?
Yeah. I did. I haven't been lately. Sheila Gillette. She's an American trance medium, and she opens her eyes when her guides are speaking. I think she has several, like in a group, that come to sort of speak knowledge. Quite fascinating to watch, actually. Yeah, I've seen a few in the past. Tony Stockwell. I don't think he's ever been into trance on YouTube, but I listened to him talking about trance and that because he used to be on the TV. Some of you probably know him. Who else? I used to watch Derek Corey years ago.
Claire Scott put, "Hi Elaine, do you mentor students?"
No, I used to do it here in my house for about 2.5 years, and then I stopped it. But a lady named Jo Bradley does on Facebook. I don't know if she's here on TikTok, I doubt that. But I know she is on Facebook, and she mentors people for trance mediumship. You know, and she's very good. She's got years of experience. She even runs her own centre, so we're going to visit her in July. So I recommend her. I've recommended a lot of people that have wanted to head that way, you know. It's not everyone's cup of tea, is it? You know, but if you're meant to do it, then it will happen. Put it that way. You'll find the right person. So luckily, when I was doing it, the person that I was led to knew my family, and she was only up the road, so it was quite convenient for me. But it seems a lot harder to find these trance groups, doesn't it? Lately, it's you know, other countries they can't seem to find anyone to help mentor them. So yeah, I prefer doing it in a room with the people, not online. I don't really like to do that. I like to be able to keep an eye on them present in the room, and that's what I used to do, but not now. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, whenever you're ready, I guess we can get started.
Okay. Okay, everyone. See you on the other side, but not literally.
anything, Jonathan?
I am happy to join you. I just wanted to get Elaine nice and relaxed so that we can give you the best that we have.
Oh, thank you. So tonight we'll have, that's okay with you, we'll take some questions and allow people to join the live.
Yes, of course.
All we do ask is, if you join the live, please do join in a quiet background noise. Just keep it to a low level, and if you could keep your device that you're watching the media on to a low level, just so we don't get any disturbances, and that's about it, isn't it? Yeah. We'll take spiritual questions from the chat, more than personal, and then you're welcome to ask anything in the live, and we do apologise if we don't get to you on there as well. So go ahead.
So hello again, Jonathan. Nice to see you again today.
Yes,
I
was speaking to you earlier, my dear, wasn't I?
Yes. So we've got a few questions on the chat that have come through. So the first one we have here is from Soul Lessons, who has put, hello, in regards to pre-planned life, is there more than one plan or is it all indefinite?
It is a definite plan that it is not undertaken lightly. It is very much meticulously designed for one's journey, and one must say all of the other souls are also planning that journey amongst each other, even if they are going to incarnate previous to the ones that are going to join them. So for instance, if you've got the parent that is going to come down to earth and live the life, and then later on the children are going to come into the life, those souls are going to join that family. They're all going to plan it meticulously. So therefore everything is synchronicity, everything. Everything is seemingly like a measurement, but isn't, and always fits.
Thank you. We have another question from Lee Gibbo, who said, how did you know when you had the ability? So I don't know if that's maybe more for Elaine, but I suppose you could answer that as well.
I can. Well, I think that she first knew it a little bit before she was 38. She started the trance at 38 years of age, and around about 35 years of age, 33 to 35, I believe that came about, that clairvoyance and some drawing was there. Yes.
Okay, thank you. We'll allow the first guest to join.
Wonderful.
Hello there.
Hello?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for taking my call. Hi Jonathan, yes, something has been causing me increasing anxiety over my life to the point now where I just don't know what to do, and I don't know if I can bear to keep going on. Do you know what I'm referring to, and is there anything you can do to help me? Can you perhaps tell me who I should speak to or what I can do to overcome this?
Yes.
I'd be very grateful for your advice.
Well, I'm not here to judge you, but I want to give you an honest answer. And most of it is fear of judgment. You see, people are seemingly expected of when you only need to be yourself. And to love yourself is not a selfishness. It is not based upon the ego. It is self-love, and you are loving yourself from within, because your soul is the reality. So therefore, you are just as good as anyone else, and you are absolutely loved.
Okay.
So if somebody tries to put you down, it is their emotion that is being reflected towards you, but it belongs to them and not you. So see yourself as worthy of life, worthy of joy, and worthy of love. And I will come to you after this session, and I will give you some healing.
I'd be very grateful, thank you. Can I ask you also, my mum passed away very suddenly last year, and I'm worried about her and just wondered if you could tell me if she's okay.
Well,
And maybe
she is fine.
just mention her name if you know her.
Well, she is absolutely fine. Not always the names come through, but she is saying, sometimes delayed grief comes out in many ways, and it can come out in the way of shock, or it can come out in the way of depression or anxiety. So because your mother had passed like that, and not to be expected, then this may be a delayed action from it.
unless you have suffered from it for many years. And of course it has been somehow furthered forward because of this situation that you have been through.
Yeah.
And it hasn't helped, has it?
No. Thank you so much. I'm obviously aware of other people want to come on the line, so
Yes. Well,
thanks very
that
much,
is
Jonathan.
fine. But she, they always give their love to you, no matter what medium that you go to. They will always come and give you their love. And she tells me that she is going to send you a sign very shortly, and that she is going to try and make her way into your dreams.
I hope so.
She loves you, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan.
So we have another question in the chat. It says, how can we find out who are our spirit guides?
Well, by asking them to send you signs, and sometimes going to a medium, sometimes meditating and asking them to give you their name of who they are. So there are many ways that you could ask them to come forward. And we are very, good at sending signs. So, that if you are not able to find a medium to tell you, then some are reluctant to do that, aren't they? But they will let you know.
Okay, we're going to have the next guest, Lisa.
Hi Jonathan.
Hello, Lady Lisa.
I'm going through quite a tough time in my life at the moment. Two reasons. The first one, I've been on my spiritual journey for around 4 years now, and it just seems to have gone stagnant. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do, what my gifts are, etc. Could you shed some light on that for me, please?
Well, I see that, first things first, that you are trying to sort yourself out because you have been through a pretty awful time. And by going within and practicing quietening the mind, which is meditation, then you are going to help to heal yourself. Because we feel that that is what you need. And once you have sort of become accustomed to that, I see that you will start receiving all sorts of synchronicities and signs. And that going to a group may help you to learn to relax your mind if you are finding it difficult alone, if you sit with like-minded people in perhaps a group, even if it is on your computer. A lot of it is done that way these days, isn't it? But I would say that it will be a great asset to you, and you are able to tune into the spirit realm and bring messages forth to the people.
Thank
So
you,
if
Jonathan.
you try that, yes.
My second question in regards to the healing, I presume it's to do with someone that's connected to me spiritually.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you mean someone that you love?
Yeah. I think you'll know where I'm coming from with this, yeah.
Yes. And I know that there does seem to be a gentleman here that is in the spirit realm that seems to want to send his love over to you. And that he passed and says that you were very close to him.
Yeah.
And says that there have been other family members that there have been disagreements with since he passed.
Yeah.
And I won't go into too much detail because, but I will say that it will settle itself down over time, and to concentrate on your life for the moment would be a good thing. And he is saying, well, he never did have his shirt buttoned done up to the top.
Yeah.
Because he hated ties, he didn't like ties. So he's saying, if you were to put a funeral and put me in a tie, maybe it'd have been undone by myself. But I wasn't able to, of course, but they dressed me very more casually and smart. Yes. And he wasn't really one for suits and things.
No, it wasn't, no.
He is saying, baby Harry, baby Harry.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yes, he loves him. And he's saying, don't forget to give my love to him, darling.
I'll pass you love on. I will.
lovely, because he's calling him Baby Harry because he's the youngest.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yes, and of course Elaine knows nothing about you, so you know. And she's doing well back here and letting me get along with it. And I want to say the pigeons too, the pigeons.
Yeah. You've just confirmed what I thought you was talking about, yeah. It's my granddad.
Yes, he loves you, and he loved the pigeons too. He was always feeding them and always wanting them to fly on his shoulder and on his hand. They absolutely adored him. And he's saying, darling, I am surrounded by them. I'm surrounded by them in heaven. They don't need feeding here, but they're all flapping on my head and they're everywhere.
Yeah. You spot on there, Jonathan, yeah. He loved his pigeons, he really did. They were his life.
He adored birds and animals. He was such a kind man. Such a kind man. And he is putting love hearts all around you.
Tell him I love him so much and I miss him. And I'm sure he was around me today. I felt an energy around me today because obviously today's been a tough day energetically for me.
Yes. I know that you are trying to hold tears back, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, when you get off of here, you can let them go, can't you?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jonathan.
Love
Thank you for taking the time.
He says he loves you. There you go.
I love you too, Grandad.
He's asking you to take care of yourself.
I will. Jonathan, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we have another question from the comments. It's from Emma Davis, who's asking, do our souls temporarily return to the realms when we are under general anaesthetic?
No, they go into a deep, relaxed state. The medication that they give you is sort of shutting certain receptors down within the brain. So therefore you won't feel anything. That sometimes, on a rare occasion, that if you are going to pass out of the body, then it can happen, but most of the time people won't remember being anywhere because their brain receptors are sort of relaxed, very deeply relaxed.
Okay, we'll have our next guest.
Come on, over here. Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Are you going to talk to me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Wonderful. What would you like to ask me?
I'm very new to all this, so I don't know. I suppose they're my loved ones happy.
Of course. There does seem to be a lady and a gentleman here, more of a fatherly gentleman to you. But of course, again, there is the grandfather here. That is the little boy. There is a little boy in the house.
In my house?
Yes.
No, I've no little boys in my house.
Ah, well, this is a little spirit boy. He would have been a baby to someone in the family that wasn't born. And do not worry, it doesn't mean any harm, but the children have seen him.
Okay.
And he absolutely loves you because he would have been your son.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. I don't have a boys, but maybe.
Okay, I think we'll have to end that one there just because of the background noise. One moment.
Sorry, the TV. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I'll go on to the next call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so just while we're getting someone new in, I'll do another question from the comments. So Penny J has asked, can my soul come back as an animal, bird or fish?
They usually come back as humans, but on a rare occasion they can come back as animals. Not so much as, they will send you signs with birds, robins and blackbirds as such, and that sort of thing. They will, yes. Because people have noted that, well, did you see the little robin on the fence? Was that a sign from my loved one? Yes, it can be a sign. But it doesn't mean to say that they have come into the bird, looking at it from a soul point of view. So most will reincarnate as human beings.
Thank you. I'll allow the next guest. If you are joining as a guest or would like to join, please just have a little bit of a quiet background. Thank you.
Hello, Jonathan. Good evening.
Good evening.
I have two questions, if that's all right with you. Firstly,
Yes.
I'd like to say thank you very much for taking the time and Elaine to do this for everybody. I am a fledgling trance medium myself. I have not got a clue what is being said when I'm under trance, but a couple of people have given me a name of the guide that comes through to me. Would you happen to know the name of this person? Because I'm not sure. I trust other people to tell me.
Yes, they are saying Richard.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Thank you. And my next question, is I also do healing. I do cards. I do angel boards. Do we have separate guides for each service that we have for spirit?
Well, the main guide will always be with you in every service that you offer. But you will have helpers that have been with you in other lifetimes that will come along to help in different sorts of things. Some may be healers, some may be, joining in, giving information from the spirit realm, all of that sort of thing. So they will be souls that have been with you in past lives.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for that. One last question, Jonathan. Sorry about that. I've just remembered. I unfortunately had to put my soulmate, my dog, to sleep a little while back. I really do struggle, wondering, was it his time? He was unfortunately one of the he had cancer. But I just wasn't sure whether it was the right time or whether it was just me being selfish, wanting to keep him going. I have no idea.
Well, of course you would miss him, wouldn't you? And it's hard to let them go, but it's hard to let them suffer as well. And he is saying something to do with his tummy area.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah. He had a tumour that we believe started in the stomach, but
Yes,
it
that's right.
grew
And then
very big on
it
his
spread
paw.
around. And of course, I believe his back legs were going very weak. Who is
Probably worse, but to be quite honest, I was too busy concentrating on the big
Yes.
tumour he had on the front leg.
Who is Sammy?
Oh, lovely.
Sammy.
With family.
No, Sammy. Sammy. Sammy.
I'm not quite sure. I'll have to think of that. I have been a carer for many years, and there's hundreds of people that still come through to me from
Well,
there.
this is actually an animal, you see. I want to say that there will be another dog named Sammy. So your dog is
okay.
telling me that he is sending you another dog.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Jonathan, for your time. Thank
And
you very much.
he is saying that you call someone his lordship.
Okay.
His lordship, you would say. It is sort of, I would say, a loving way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's saying, I'm his lordship, Jonathan.
Oh, that's
I'm the
lovely.
lordship.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for your time.
He says, don't feel bad about it anymore. I am with you. And you may feel a little movement on the bed at night because I come and lay beside you.
Oh, Jonathan, I feel that. I definitely do feel that already.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That
Yes. And he says it's usually
gives me
near your
proof.
back. He's saying it's near your back you feel it. Because
Yes,
he
I
said-
certainly do. Exactly where he used to lie.
That's right. He
Thank
used to
you.
lie by your side and protect you, you see.
Thank you ever so much. Thank you.
You are very much welcome.
Thank you.
So we have another comment from Kerry, who asks, when we pass, do we join back to our higher selves?
Oh yes, most certainly. The higher self is within you at the moment. You are the soul within the capacity of the physicality. So therefore you will return to that. You return to consciousness, which is what you truly are.
We'll have the next guest.
good evening.
Well, good afternoon. I'm calling you from Houston, Texas. So, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, yes, whatever time of day or night it is.
I appreciate you taking my call. I'm only just awakening, and I'm listening to different metaphysical speakers. And they speak just as more like an aside, without going into detail, about a battle of light versus dark. They mention archons, they mention draconians, and it's a little disturbing. And I'm wondering if you could help make sense of it all.
And where did you say that you had heard this?
On podcasts from metaphysical teachers.
Yes, well, they would talk about all sorts of things. You know, not everything is to be absorbed, and, try not to fear about these things. I would say, look to the light, be the light, you are the light. And if you concentrate on that, you don't always have to take everything that you hear. I would say trust in your intuitiveness. And if something doesn't feel right, go in a different direction.
All right. Is there really a battle going on that the light is winning?
I will say, in some ways, yes, because it's all about the huge spiritual awakening. And in order for you to awaken, it's about everybody facing their inner emotional fears. It's, as I say, it's not about insects that you're afraid of, it's not about heights that you're afraid of, it's your emotions. And when you face them and learn to love you, that's when you become the greatest self. I will say that you are a quantum healer.
My goodness, thank you.
Yes. So you work with people's energies through quantum.
All right. I appreciate that. I'll work on honing it.
It would be wonderful. You could do so much for these people.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
With back to the comments, so another question we have is, how do we overcome anxiety and move forward?
You know, anxiety can be fear within, again, like I said to the gentleman there, fear of judgment, fear of expectancy, and then in other ways, looking at it from a more physical point of view, it can be a chemical imbalance within the brain. So sometimes it happens hormonally, sometimes it happens ordinarily, but it's not feeling ordinary, you see. So the chemical imbalances within the brain doesn't mean to say that you're going mad or that you have a mental problem. It means that there are literally chemical imbalances within the brain caused through diet or through inner fears as well you hold on to. So what I would say is that you are made up of energy, and that energy is carrying meridians, a little bit like nerve endings. And when you hold fear within, it affects the meridians. And those meridians are spanning out from what you call the chakras, the energy centers that run through your body. And they are of invisibility, but if you know about these things, then you can understand what I'm trying to get at. So try not to hold fear within you, because the more that you hold it within you, the more it is going to affect the entirety of the body through the meridians. And the meridians are all over the body, inside and out, and they are energy. So therefore, I would say love yourself and be yourself, and don't be what others expect you to be. You don't have to please anybody. Yes, love them, be kind to them, please them in the way of making them happy, but don't forget about yourself. You are just as good as anyone else, as I always say.
Thank you. We'll have our next guest, if that's okay with you, Jonathan.
Certainly.
Hello, are you there?
I am.
Ah,
Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Of course.
Okay. Hi, how are you? Thank you for taking my call. I have a few questions. So my partner Brian and me, we've been on this mission for many lifetimes. I'm wondering if we're going to complete it this time. We're working very hard to get there.
Yes, you are. I believe that you are. It's a very, very huge awakening. I cannot pretend that it is not going to be, because most of you are feeling it, and you are seeing the synchronistic numbers and synchronistic signs that are happening everywhere. And even the people that aren't particularly spiritual are noticing that they are seeing these things. So therefore take note that what you are doing is absolutely wonderful, and that you will be the teacher of others so that they can then go and live their best lives, and not only spiritually but mentally and physically.
Great. So that is on track. Also, I had a near-death experience where I had interaction with Mary Magdalene, and I know now in my work that's who I work with. Is she my main guide?
She's not your main guide, but she does look to many. And she loves to help people spiritually that are on the earth working this way. So she is a great help where healing is concerned.
Okay. And then my other thing is that most of my work is through channel, but not trance channel, and I would like to eventually do that. Do you see that happening?
Oh yes, most certainly. I would see that you are an absolutely wonderful trance healer. You and your person that you are working with.
Yeah, I see that one day we will do it together. Okay, thank you so very much. I'll let you get on to the next, and thank you for taking my call, and thanks for Elaine for allowing you to do this.
You are welcome.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the next question we have is from Becky, who has said, when you pass over, do you still have feelings and emotions?
Oh yes, of course, we do. Because when we look at our lives, sometimes if we have been particularly negative towards another, or they have been negative towards us, we feel the emotion of it. Yes, we do. And sometimes if people do things that are upsetting others for many years, they say, well, I want forgiveness, I want forgiveness. They do feel the emotion of the other person that is still upon the earth. Yes, they do. But they don't hold on to it like you do. It is very much a quick passing thing.
Okay, we'll have our next guest.
We like these guests.
Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, my dear.
Thank you so much for taking my question. I am a mental medium, and I've been practicing for about 8 years and actively developing. I feel that my development will be lifelong. And I'm just curious if you sort of see anything, or can perhaps tell me where maybe I should be focusing a little bit more as far as my mediumship and my spiritual journey.
Well, I say that to most human beings, trust. Trust is the biggest issue with these things, because it is perfectly natural that the human being wants to question, and it is right to question something. And then you will lose your doubt once you get the proof, won't you? But one might say, you cannot always tune into every person, because every person has a different attitude and a different energy, but you tune into, I would say at least 95% of them, and others are skeptical and find things difficult to open up to. But you are doing an absolutely wonderful thing, and one might say, keep going, never give up on you or what you are doing. So yes, trust is the key. Trust.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. As far as different modalities when it comes to mediumship, is there anywhere that I should eventually explore, or maybe have an inclination to naturally?
Well, I believe that the clairvoyance is quite strong with you. And also healing with crystals.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Another question that we have is, who was your spirit guide when you were on Earth?
My spirit guide was Zachary. I did not know, because I was in a Christian family existence. It was quite a traditional thing back then. But then I came to the spirit realm and found out that he was Zachary.
Thank you.
next one in.
Hello.
Hello, my dear. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. I've just got a question. How soon do we meet our loved ones when we pass?
Straight away.
Really?
You see, most have different experiences. Some purport to go to a warm, loving tunnel of light that moves very fast. Others may go into a beautiful space that, memories that they go into through their life review and all of that. Yes, but your loved ones look vibrant, well, and they come to meet you as you would have remembered them. But they are glowing. But, when you return to them, you are all beings of light. You are beings of consciousness. But they will show themselves as human-like, yes, to you.
Wow. And is there any of my loved ones there that want to give me a message?
Nanny does.
Yes, she does. And she loves you very much, your grandmother.
Oh, thank you.
She is on the mother's side. Would you remember her?
Yes.
Yes. And she is saying about the beautiful teddy bear and the little dolly. She's talking about the one teddy bear on the bed.
Oh, thank you.
Would you remember this little teddy bear that you used to have? It was a long time ago.
Yes, I think it may be.
Elizabeth.
Yes, we have Elizabeth here for you. And I wanted to let you know that she is your spirit guide.
Really? Okay, thank you.
Yes. And she is saying, I'm going to come to you soon, and I will send you a sign. And not to be afraid, because we absolutely adore you.
Oh, that's very kind.
And of course, your awakening is going to start taking place, and your spiritual journey.
Thank you very much.
So what one might say is, again, trust in it, trust in you, and trust in God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Lillian has asked, hi Jonathan, how do you know when a spiritual path is going in the right direction?
Oh, I would say, again, another word, trust, isn't it? If you relax and let go and let things be, let them happen naturally, then you will know that when you feel it here in your heart, then you know that you're going in the right direction.
We'll have the next guest.
Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, my dear.
I'd like to ask you the name of my spirit guide, please, my spiritual guide.
Yes, his name is James.
James, okay, thank you.
Yes.
And also I had a dream this week with my father in it as a much younger person than I can even remember knowing him. And he was in a field with some long grass, and he had got off this train that stopped in the middle of the field because the station was unusable, and I'd gone to meet him in his car, Morris Minor, but he didn't say a word. He got in and just started driving. And is there a message there he was trying to give me?
Well, he is saying that he is at peace, and that when the train came to an end is like a symbolic message, isn't it, to say that his life here on the earth came to a close, and he couldn't go on any further in the way that he was going on, and that his pain relief had been alleviated of by going home. So the journey had ended. You see, when you go on a train, you go on a journey, don't you? And when that journey comes to the end, that's, when your time is up, then you go back home again to heaven. That's what he's saying in the message. And he is also saying that, it's not always about words that need to be said. It's about the things we do for each other in life.
Okay.
It's about being present with each other. It's about being in each other's company. We didn't always have a lot to say, but I was present, I was there.
Right. I see. Yes. I mean, it was a lovely dream, for sure. It felt very comforting.
Yes.
But I think because he just didn't say a word, yes, I was a bit
Well,
thrown
you see,
with that.
we don't necessarily say words. It is mind to mind, telepathic. And so what he was trying to say to you was telepathically, don't worry, I wasn't ignoring you. But
yeah,
sometimes we can't always find the words that we would need to say in life, can we, to express ourselves.
No, that's
And
true.
he is saying, well, I never really was very good with words, was I? But I was always present and I always loved you.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true. Is he with my mother or visiting my mother?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
He always visits her. And he's saying she's got to look after herself.
Okay.
Because, something has been upsetting her.
Yeah.
And, sometimes you need to be a little bit cruel to be kind, don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
You need to say your piece, because if you keep holding it in, you're only going to get more and more frustrated.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes she needs to speak her mind, but in a quiet but assertive manner.
Okay. Okay.
Because we feel that somebody is taking advantage of her.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you understand that?
Yes, I do understand. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I want to say somebody is mentioning Stephen here.
Stephen.
Yes, I don't think that is for you, but I know he's waiting there for someone.
Right, okay,
But,
thank you.
Your spiritual journey, poetry.
Oh, right. That's
Spiritual,
beautiful. Yes,
beautiful
I do like poetry.
Yes. Well, you like it because you wrote it in your previous life.
I mean, I can remember my first book at primary school. It was an anthology, which I loved so much.
Yes, so, carry it on because it's beautiful.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Jonathan.
Look out for the little blue-tit bird.
Yes, it's in my daughter's garden.
Yes. Well, I believe that is a member of your family letting you know that they are around.
Oh yes, he's quite new this year, actually.
Yes, that's right. So you haven't really seen him before, but he keeps coming back.
Yes, she's thrilled, absolutely thrilled.
Well, it's Grandad, yes.
Okay, I will tell her that. Thank you.
Wonderful.
It will make her very happy.
It will do. She's beautiful, he says.
Yeah, that's true. She has a beautiful soul. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
We'll go straight into our next guest. That's okay, Jonathan?
Certainly.
Hi there, Jonathan. Hi, Elaine.
Hello to you.
Hi. Last week I had a very, very intense dream where I was taken to all different types of scenarios and saw people from my past, from my present. And in the background of this dream was someone who was telepathically telling me that they were always going to be with me in every life that I live, and that I wouldn't know them until I die. And I just wondered, I've always known since a small child that I've got a gift, and that I'm given things. But I just wondered what that message would have been about. Why they gave me that last week.
Well, it was Jesus.
Right.
You know him in your mind, but
Yes.
You'll truly know him when you see him at home.
Sorry?
You'll truly know him when you see him at home.
Yes, when I see him, okay.
Yes. But you
Okay.
have a twin soul that is working with you from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right,
And,
okay. So, are you able to tell me who my main guide is?
That's right. He is also your twin soul. You are the
Oh.
reflection of one another. There is infinite love there.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
yes, I believe that he is Joshua.
Joshua.
Yes.
Right. And I sometimes get confused as to, because I don't hear things as such. They give me messages into my brain. What sort of route of mediumship should I follow?
There is great healing there. But
Okay.
I know that you would want an addition to that. So I believe that, I'm going to say something quite surprising because it is something that needs nurturing and developing, that you have the rare thing which is transfiguration,
Uh-huh.
where you sit quietly and relax your mind and they will show themselves through you.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. I seem to always understand medical issues, and people come to me about medical issues, and I seem to always be able to tell them, what that is. So I often wonder if somewhere in the past I worked in the medical realm.
Oh, yes, you did. That was in
Yes.
the First World War.
Ah, okay.
You worked with the soldiers.
Right.
And you were a lady, a nurse. And you helped to give them healing and helped their wounds and gave them great comfort.
Okay, that's great to hear. That's what I do in life. Not a nurse, but I'm quite a comforting person in life. Thank you.
Yes, of course, I can see.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. You okay with another guest, Jonathan?
I am perfectly fine, yes, thank you.
Go to the next one.
Hello.
Hello. And what?
Hi.
Who
Hi.
might you be? Yes.
I just recently stumbled across your page. Thanks for accepting me. I'm just wondering if how my uncle's getting on, and if there's any way you could let me know, please.
Yes, he has also mentioned John.
John. Yeah, that's his name.
Yes, and he is here with you tonight. He is saying, "I'm so strong, darling. I've been sitting with you, waiting with glee all evening, waiting for you to join here. I'm so happy. I knew you were coming on here, and I love you so much." And he's saying, "You eat healthy, darling. You eat healthy because you slipped a little bit."
A little bit, yeah.
And he's saying mainly you do, but he said that he is proud because you have either planned or you've done a course of some sort that you want to further yourself.
Yeah, I did my nursing degree a year ago.
And he says that when you were little, you used to see things in your room.
Oh, did I? I don't know if I remembered that.
Well, you may not remember now, but I believe that there was a lady there, and she was always watching over you. She's not an evil soul, nothing like that, my dear. No, she's actually guiding you.
Oh, okay.
And her name would have been Esme.
Esme.
That's right. She would have been a mother to you in another lifetime.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So, and is my uncle okay, though? Because he recently
he's absolutely
passed.
fine. He's saying, well, it was frightening before I did, but I knew that I somehow didn't have long. And I want you to know that at least I wasn't stuck there relying on anyone to nurse me for ages. I prefer it to happen this way.
Yeah, it was me, my mum, my aunt who nursed him to the end, bless him.
Yes, he said, I went through a bit of a rough time. And because I had all of you with me, holding my hand and being beside me, that took my fear away.
Oh, bless him. Thank you.
I was able to pass in peace, so I thank you so much.
Thank you for that, I appreciate it.
Now, he is speaking about a road name, Wellis Gardens.
Willis Gardens.
Yes, Wellis.
Okay.
Wellis Gardens. So that is spelt with a W-E-L-L-I-S. Wellis Gardens.
Willis Gardens.
Yes. I believe that somebody's going to move to a road of that sort of name.
Right. Okay.
Yes. And I must
keep
mention
my
Joe
ears open.
too. I must mention Joe.
Joe?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a female on the earth, and I
Right.
believe that she will be very helpful towards you. Yes, very much so.
Okay.
I see her with her badge on her dress, and I do see her in a solicitor's office.
Oh, okay.
So it's nothing sinister, it's actually good,
Mhm.
and that will come within 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
So you're doing very well, and you are very spiritually attuned, more than you give yourself credit for.
Okay. Thank you.
John sends his love.
Oh, bless him. Send my love back to him.
He is happy.
Good.
Bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Would you like to do any more, Jonathan?
I will do one more. Yes.
One more, okay.
Hello. Hi, Jonathan.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Thank you, by the way, for your time. I was just wondering if there was any message or anything from my grandfather.
Yes, he is saying, will you stop worrying? Because he said, you want to cram in everything in life, that's good, but you can only do one thing at a time. And he is saying that you love somebody, but you're not sure if they love you back.
Yes.
And, you do torture your mind somewhat over him. He is saying that, I love you, I'm right beside you on your journey, and you're going to get the offer of your own business.
Okay.
And he believes that it will be successful. So he loves you so much, and he said, we were always so close, and you could tell me most things.
Yes.
And he said that a fatherly person wasn't always available to listen.
Yes, yes.
And you so wanted him to listen to you. But, he loves you anyway. He always will. But your grandfather, you could tell him anything and he wouldn't worry about it. He would always be there to speak to you.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. And he always thought that you were, more intelligent than you give yourself credit for.
Oh, yeah, he said that.
Yes. I see you, I know that you're going to eventually take this business into another country, into the United States.
Okay.
So I see you travelling there at some point.
Okay.
And you will not be alone with it. You will be with another friend that has offered to come in on it. It's 2 of you.
Oh, wow, okay.
And it seems to be pretty lucrative, yes. Seems to be a good idea that you've set up there. So, your grandfather said, well, I was always full of surprises in life, so I thought I'd bring you one today.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
And he's talking about the toffees.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if you would remember that, some original toffees or something.
Yeah, he had some of those sometimes.
Yes, Werther's Originals, is it?
Yes.
Yes, he said, they're not old people sweets, he's saying.
Yeah,
He said
very,
they're for
very
young,
long time ago when I was very young,
people,
he had those.
yes, they've been going for years. He said they're still going now. Quite a traditional sweet, I love them. And make life like butterscotch, he says.
Yeah.
Make it dreamy, make it nice. Live your life to the fullest.
Yes, yeah.
He has mentioned Christopher. Now, Christopher, yes, would you know about him?
Yeah, that's his grandson.
Yes, he loves little Christopher. Everyone calls him Little Chris, Little Chris. And,
Yes.
he's going to grow up fine, he said, mighty fine. And I love him too.
Yeah, he's grown up very lovely person. Yeah.
But yes, he has. Yes. And he's saying your grandfather rather, sorry. He is saying goodwill to all men, goodwill to everyone, because
Yeah,
he loves.
he's very jolly like that. He's always very positive and singing out a lot of love to people.
Yes.
And, yeah.
And he's saying, I'm just drinking a little tipple in the memories.
Yes.
Not too much, never was for me, but the odd one, just to celebrate.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. And he's saying to you, well, will you ever get to shop at Tiffany's? You never know, he says, you never know what's coming,
Yeah.
So he wishes you well, and he will always walk beside you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, Jonathan.
You are welcome. And don't forget about your guide Joseph, because he is there too.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, appreciate. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Would you like that to be the last guest, Jonathan?
I'm rather excited. I want to do one more.
Let's do one more. Okay, get into it.
Yes, I don't want to keep too much of your time.
It's okay. The next one.
Hi there.
Hello, my dear.
I would like to know who my main spirit guide is and what their background is, if you can, please, Jonathan.
Yes, his name is Geoffrey. He was an Englishman. Geoffrey. And he is saying my name was Geoffrey Porter.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you.
And he has a stick there with him, like a walking stick that he had to use. He said, I had a little bit of a bad leg in life in my latter years, but I come here with this little walking stick, and then I used to use an aid to walk. And he has a waistcoat and a long jacket on, so I assume that he is from my era, the early to late 1800s, that he was around in this lifetime.
Oh, thank you. Also, as well as how can I? I've been meditating for years, but how can I meditate more deeper, on a deeper level? Because I feel I just can't hit that spot.
Well, don't try too hard. That's what I would say. If you let things go with the flow, if you let things happen naturally, if you're going to go to sleep and you think too much about going to sleep, you'll struggle to go to sleep. If you forget about going to sleep and just stay there, you will drop off to sleep. So the same goes as sort of a thing of meditation, that it is about the quietening of the mind, and you don't have to struggle to think anything, just be. If you just be, then it will flow nicely, and you will find that sometimes you will fade further into it, and you will actually enjoy where your mind is taking you.
Brilliant, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Would you like another one, Jonathan?
We will leave it at that now.
Leave it at that. Okay. I'd like to thank it before... I'll let you go, Jonathan.
Yes. I would like to thank you all too for joining Elaine and I and Sir Thomas and Lady Lucy. Yes. And, well, maybe in the future we can do some more of this. I look forward to the next time that I come to converse with you all. But before I go, if anyone on here knows Stephen, a young man that passed in a motorcycle accident, because I believe that there was a lady that was related to him in the heavens that is with him